This time on Fliptv News, the headlines. Buhari arrives Ogun, begins inauguration of projects. Oil belongs to Niger Delta, Ion Adebanjo tells Obasanjo. Boko Haram still in control of some villages, LGAs, says Governor Zulum. And the general admitted ownership of drugs found in his house, says NDLEA. And finally, Dele Momodu declares interest to run for president in 2023. Good afternoon. I am Shijola Afolabi. You're welcome to Fliptv News. Now, the news in details. The President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, has arrived in Ogun for the inauguration of some projects executed by the state governor, Dapo Abiodun. Buhari, who arrived at 11:37 a.m., was received by Abiodun, governors of Yobe, Ekiti, Ondo, and Osun states, and other top government officials at Mojoda area in Ijebu-Ode Council area. Buhari was dressed in flowing agbada made with popular local adire material. The president immediately out the tape of the inauguration of 14 kilometers Ijebu-Ode Mojoda Ekpe Expressway. Buhari during the visit would inaugurate the 42-kilometer Shagamu Interchange Abeokuta Dual Carriageway, which is now renamed as the President Muhammadu Buhari Expressway. The president is expected to inaugurate 2 housing estates during the visit: the 527-unit low and medium housing scheme at the government at Kobakpe in Obafemi Owode local government, and the 83-unit duplexes of King's Court Estate at Okemoson in Abeokuta. Buhari is also scheduled to hold a stakeholders meeting at the Presidential Lodge in Abeokuta to end the visit. The president during his visit will also attend a town hall meeting where he is expected to interact with stakeholders and leaders of the All Progressives Congress in the state. Meanwhile, the ancient city of Abeokuta is wearing a new look, with the highways, bridges, and other major public institutions and places being beautifully decorated as part of arrangement to add color to the program. The Federal Road Safety Corps and the State Traffic Monitoring and Control Agency had closed some major roads to traffic while they created the open up alternative routes in the state. The leader of the Pan-Yoruba socio-political group, Afenifere, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, yesterday faulted former President Olusegun Obasanjo that oil in Niger Delta belongs to Nigeria, saying rather the resources belong to people of the region. Adebanjo also said the Yoruba group will not support any presidential candidate in 2023 until the 1999 constitution is changed. Obasanjo had said in a newspaper report that oil in the Niger Delta belonged to Nigeria, and attempts by Chief Edwin Clark to put the record straight were rebuffed by a statement by Areas Consultative Forum supporting the position of the former president. He spoke at a press conference held in Lagos, attended by Senator Femi Okoronumu, Chief Shupo Shonibare, Professor Ebun Sonaya, Chief Tunde Onokoya, Chief Lanre Arijolaye, Chief Abdullahi Adebajo Onolaji, and Ms. Nike Olujemibola, and the Afenifere spokesperson Jare Ajayi. On Obasanjo's remarks on resource control, the Afenifere leader cited the 1960 and 1963 constitutions which touched on the revenue allocation, said that the 1963 constitution allowed for payment of 50% in section 140 to the region where the revenue was derived. He said, "I was shocked and highly disappointed that the general was quoting profusely from the military imposed a constitution on the country a constitution that has been described as fraudulent and rejected its introduction. The attempt by elder statesman Chief Edwin Clark to put the record straight was rebuffed by statesman by Arewa Consultative Forum supporting the statement by General Obasanjo. Before the issue degenerates, therefore, into disputation between two respectable elder statesmen. The governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State on Wednesday has said the Boko Haram is still in control of some villages and local government areas in the state. Zulum raised the alarm when he received the Chairman House Committee on Army, Senator Alim Dume, and other top military officers from the Army headquarters in a costly visit to Maiduguri Government House. According to Zulum, peace is gradually returning to the state, but there is a need for the army to redouble efforts in order to secure Abadam and Guzugzanama local government areas in northern Borno in which Boko Haram is in control. I am pleased to inform you that we have started witnessing a gradual return of peace, but more need to be done because presently Guzumala and Abadaman local government areas are still under the control of Boko Haram. Although the control service chiefs, the theater commander, and indeed a general officer commanding 7 divisions are up and doing, we want to commend them and the military and other paramilitary personnel for their gallant efforts to see to the end of the terrorism in this part of the country. Spokesperson of the agency, Femi Babafemi, said on Wednesday in Abuja that acting on credible intelligence, narcotic officers stormed the drug joint in the estate where three suspects were arrested with illicit drugs, including 200 sachets of 225 milligram tramadol and 1.5 kg of cannabis sativa. The operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency in the early hours of today arrested a skit maker, Sunday Joshua, popularly known as social media as the General, following the raid of a notorious drug joint at Orchid's Estate area of Lagos State. Spokesperson of the agency, Femi Babafemi, said on Wednesday in Abuja that acting on credible intelligence, narcotic officers stormed the drugs joint in the estate. It said that in the course of the operation, some persons, including the suspected dealer, ran away with bags suspected to contain exhibits. A trial showed they ran into a house located at 2B Saula Akinlolu Way, Orchid Estate, which is the residence of 22-year-old Sunday Joshua, aka the General. The young men started to make noise to prevent a search. The operatives introduced themselves as officers of NDLEA and submitted themselves for search before entering. This was done and a search was conducted. The search led to recovery of drug exhibits including cannabis, sativa, tramadol, 225 milligram, and some paraphernalia for drug use. This was after the suspect had requested to record on video the search, which the officers, out of a sense of civility, allowed. Operatives of the National Law Drug Enforcement spokesperson of the agency, Femi Gbajabiamila, said that on the course of operation, some persons, included the suspect dealer, ran away with bags suspected to contain exhibits. The video trending on social media was the torment the suspect and his friends decided to disrupt the bid to conduct a search of the house, Babafemi said. He also said that in his confessional statement in custody, the suspect admitted ownership of the drugs recovered by his house, skit maker, the General. Three others were arrested with Mamadou, Thursday met with the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Senator Iyorchia Ayu, with a declaration of interest to run for the office of the president in the 2023 election. Decked in black Babariga with a cap to match, Mamadou presented Ayu with a letter of interest describing himself as the best, most prepared aspirant to turn around the fortunes of the country. He enjoyed the leadership of the country not to be hasty in choosing the party's flag bearer, noting that the 2023 offers the PDP opportunity to seek the nod of Nigerians to reposition the country. He vowed to be intimidated by money, not to be intimidated by money bags whose illegally acquired wealth has for many years done the country more harm than good. For more news and updates, please stay tuned to Fliptv News. I am Shijola Folabi. Have a good afternoon.